Hey Leo, Mariah here. I am so grateful and gracious to be back and to read for all you guys again. I'm so sorry. I've been down and out maybe for about a week or so, being, very sick and dealing with some illness that I had going on. So I apologize. But I'm back and we're going to go ahead and get into your reading and see what needs to be expressed and what needs to be shared with you. So thank you everyone that sent me well wishes, the emails, comments. I'm very thankful. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be here. I missed all of you guys. I missed all of you. So 5 of Wands, Knight of Water. What else does Leo need to know, Spirit? Most important messages. What do my Leos need to know? If I'm going to give this a frame, because now I'm being given and shown a calendar, a specific time frame. Between March is when the energy begins to increase. You're really going to see this play out. Between April, May is when this comes to head, to the surface for you. Empress in the reverse. So you may want to come back to this reading, especially around that time frame. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Justice. 2 more, Spirit. Wow. We got the rebirth, 6 of Swords, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Hey, wow. Not the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Hangman in the reverse. Just immediately, what this feels like, Leo. I'm hearing the word, and I heard this. It's so weird because I heard this prior to doing your reading, but now looking at the cards, I really feel the energy of appreciation. There's something here, Leo, in regards to appreciation. Damn, y'all know I hate when I go off script, and I do it all the fucking time. I do it all the time. But the thing about appreciation here, Leo, is you're moving. And that's what I'm saying. March is when this energy happens. But between April and May, you really are going to see this play out. There's a sense of you vibrationally, energetically, but not only on that plane, in your 3D world, you're elevating. The Leo I'm speaking to is elevating. And there's a sense of the people either you may have grown up with, the people that were family members, the people that were in your society circle, group, network, whatever it may have been, didn't appreciate you in one shape or form. Maybe people showed a lack of appreciation towards you in different areas or just all around. I'm just getting the feeling of somebody, a Leo here specifically, not feeling fully appreciated by either a specific person or multiple people, or just feeling that way throughout your life. Because now I'm just hearing, I try so hard. I try my best. I try to show up. I try to be a loving, spouse or husband or wife. I try to be a loving girlfriend or, boyfriend. I try to be a loving father or parent. I try to be a loving daughter or son or family member or friend. There's something here about you, Leo, that in some aspect, and this is where it's getting a little tricky for me in what I'm hearing and energetically, is because I don't know if this is a specific area or if this is multiple areas in your life, but for you, Leo, there's this energy of you not feeling appreciated either by a specific person or maybe groups of people throughout different time periods or different spaces in your life throughout the course of your life. But the thing about it is you never gave up on yourself, despite maybe not feeling appreciated or not being validated or not feeling acknowledged or not feeling, having that confirmation. If you're not saying you necessarily need it, but that's where we go back to appreciation. It's the appreciation and the gratitude that's shown for how I show up, what I try to put in as my input, how I try to do my part or, share my portion of whatever the circumstance may be, or how you just come to the surface into a person's or people's lives in a loving manner, and it's taken for granted. You're not fully appreciated. But the thing about this, which is so beautiful, and I'm sorry I'm still a little runny from my cold, the thing about this is here, though, Leo, is you're elevating. I don't see, you're elevating, but there's this sense, and I just even feeling off the energies, but of course this is directly from spirit. The people that are in your life, or the specific person or circumstance where you didn't really feel appreciated, Leo, you're being moved, and this is outside of your control. This, of course, we always have free will, but it feels like there's external energetic forces working in cahoots with you or working alongside with you that you may not fully know why, you may not fully understand why, but you're actually being put in a position or in a place with people that will actually appreciate you. You're actually being guided and pulled towards your actual tribe in this lifetime. There's something about you elevating, but the way that this is working with how I'm feeling this energy out energetically, Leo, is that in the example of what I'm about to give, right? Say you didn't feel appreciated by a lover or a family member, a friend, or just even growing up, right? Just trying to do your best, just trying to show up, just trying to be present, always caring, always being the one. That's what I'm hearing. You're always being the one. I'm always the one that has to be the strong one. I'm always the one that has to be the one that has to carry the weight on my back. I always have to be the one that has to get up even when other people don't want to. I say, you know what? F it. Let me put on my bootstraps and go and do it, or handle it, or let me show, because you know what? That's how my heart, that's how my integrity, that's how my morals, that's how my virtue, that's how I am set up. That's who I am. That encompasses my being. There is no just not do. You are a doer, and it comes from the deepest space of the heart, despite you may not wanting to do it at times, or despite you may not wanting to show that kind of love or show that kind of consideration or show the fact that you are going to still push forward. You just do it. And because of this, and that's what I'm saying, please keep a lookout for the months of March, April, May. Specifically, April and May is when you're really going to start to see this happen in your 3D, where you're going to start either meeting people or being in environments or situations with people who actually appreciate you. And this could even play out just for a specific person that I'm feeling. If you are thinking about doing something in regards to your nature, whether you are just very kind and compassionate, whether you love to help people, whether you have a lot of advice or a lot of life experience that you want to give back and try to help others along their path, you're getting put into a position, whether this is on a public forum, whether this is in the workplace, whether this is doing something of your own, venture, where you can now be placed in that position. And I heard limelight, right? So even if you don't like the limelight, you're getting ready to get placed in it. But you're meant to be placed in that because, Leo, you as the sun, you attract. And by putting you in this limelight, you will be able to then attract the people who are actually deserving to be in your life. For some of you, this will feel uncomfortable. It's a beautiful, uncomfortable energy, because now you're getting the people that's actually meant to be in your life that will appreciate you and all the things that you do, even down to the little things. People that will see you and your soul for how truthfully genuine it is, unlike others who may have taken that for granted, or may have not appreciated, or may have not appreciated the things that you've done, or may have not appreciated the effort that you put in, or people that may have not appreciated the tireless times of you still showing up despite you not wanting to show up at times. You're getting ready to be pushed into an area in your life, Leo, where you're now being surrounded, or you're meeting people that actually appreciates you, that loves you for you. There's something about the year 1994 that I'm picking up. There's something about the year 1982 that I'm picking up, specifically. 1994 and 1982. And I just heard the word Darlene. I don't know whose name is Darlene, or if somebody has a family member named Darlene, or somebody's name starts with a D, as in Darlene, but I just heard that. Sorry for my cat Lucky. But Leo, this is such an amazing energy, because you are ascending. You are ascending. And again, for some, it may feel a little bit uncomfortable because you may not want to be in the limelight. And mind you, not all Leos like the limelight, but you may not want to be in the limelight. You may not want to be in the spotlight, or the situations that are now coming up for you that are shifting these people that don't deserve to be in your life are now moving those people out of your life, and it may be uncomfortable, but it's happening for a reason, because you have been tirelessly, you and giving to people, that now the universe and the spirit is wanting to place you in an environment or around people, around situations that actually value you. You deserve to be valued. You deserve to be treasured. You deserve to be honored for how beautiful you are and how pure your heart. And somebody here, I just heard saving grace. Somebody here, who is this? Who is this? I'm hearing saved a life. What is that, by One Republic, save a life? I don't know if somebody here has helped somebody in a almost near death experience, or in their final hours, or in their final days. Confirmation. But somebody watching this has somebody there, and now I'm getting a whole different message. Let me wrap this up for you, Leo. But there is somebody else here that's watching this. I don't know if you may feel like you're normally surrounded by death, but if you look at it in that limelight, in that case, that's not what spirit is doing. There's something about your energy that's so dynamic, that vibrates at a higher frequency than most people on this earth. You're like a death doula, if you know what a death doula is. You're like a death doula. It's like you help transition a person into their next life over, right? You help people cross over, but I don't think you know this. You're not consciously aware of this. So it's like you may be surrounded by people, or you may always seem to be surrounded by death or people. This is just so left. I'm so sorry. But I'm just picking that up. Where you may constantly, or not constantly, but you may feel more frequently than not that there's always somebody dying around you, or you're always hearing about a death, but people that are close to you. The reason of that is because your energy, Leo, vibrates at such a higher frequency than most people on this planet, on this plane, that your energy in helping people transition is needed. You give people solace and comfort, even if you don't, and again, I don't think you know that you do this, in their final days, to help them easily and peacefully transition. I just had to get that out there for somebody. I'm sorry. I didn't even want to, I don't know where that shit came from. Excuse my language, spirit. Excuse my language, y'all. But that's, I'm not going to touch too much on that, because I can tell you what I'm feeling off of that. It's going to get me emotional. And I just want to say how appreciated you are from me, to have such a dynamic and bright and beautiful vibration. And for all of you, you should be appreciated. You should feel appreciated. And that's what's getting ready to happen for you. March, you'll start to see the energies increase. And then April, May, you'll start to see this actually come to fruition in your daily life of meeting people or being placed in situations with people. Leo, it's been a pleasure to read for you. Sorry for Lucky interrupting here and there. I love you. Please be safe. Please have a good February. I cannot wait to read for you again soon here. I love all of you to pieces. I'm so happy to read for you guys again. I'm out. Bye.